my name is Miss Sara from the Wixom Public Library, and welcome to our craft video for our kids' fall crafts. So we are going to go over what we're going to make and the supplies you should have received from the library and what you're going to need at home, and then we'll get into how to make them. Okay, so we are going to be making a apple, and we are going to be making a fall leaf hedgehog magnet. Okay, so in your bag from the library, you should have come and picked this up. You are going to have a kit with the hedgehog pieces in it and a magnet. You are going to have 3 pieces of paper. So you're going to have an apple shape, a leaf, and a stem shape. You're going to have a piece of bubble wrap, some paint, and a paintbrush. What you are going to need at home is pretty simple. You're going to need scissors, and you're going to need some type of glue. You can use a glue stick or liquid glue for this. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so let's get into the instructions. And as always, if you have any questions or you are missing some supplies, reach out to us and let us know, and we would be happy to get back to you. And also, we would love to see your crafts when you're done. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's get started with our hedgehog magnet. So you're going to want to start, everything is a sticker in here. You're going to want to start with its face, just so you can figure out where you want to put your leaves. So the circle is its nose, and then we've got 4 feet to put on. Doesn't matter which one you put where. And then the eye is also going to be sticky, and it can be a little tricky to get the back off the eye. So if you need a grown-up's help, that is completely okay. Let's put on those feet. So you're going to hold off on putting on the ear. Got it. See, told you it can be a little tricky, but it's nice that the eye is sticky without needing glue, right? Okay, we'll put that on there. So you're going to hold off on the ear until you put some of your leaves on. So the leaves, you are going to have probably more than you need. And there's not a specific pattern. We're just going to pick leaves that we like and arrange them on our hedgehog. So they're all stickers. You might have a lot of paper mess after this, but you're just going to stick them on there, picking out ones that you like, what color you want. Again, it doesn't really matter. You're just trying to, instead of spikes, you are having leaves for your hedgehog. So think of how a hedgehog looks really bushy and spiky, and you're just doing that all over its body. That's why we did the face first, so that you had room for your eye. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. So once you get enough leaves on to where the ear is going to go, that's when you'll put the ear over the leaves. Okay, so see how I used a lot of leaves, and I still, even after all this, I still had a few left over. So you can use all of them, you can layer, but you don't have to use all of them. So once you figure out where you want all of your leaves to be, you're going to flip your hedgehog over. There's nothing to dry because there was no glue. And you've got 2 pieces, this white piece and a magnet. So what you're going to do is you're going to unpeel one side of the white piece and put it where you want your hedgehog to stick to a fridge or something else. And then you're going to unpeel the second piece, and you're going to stick your magnet on there. So then you've got a hedgehog magnet that you can stick on your fridge or anywhere else that you put your magnets. Okay, so let's move on to our apple. So first things first, do not cut out your apple yet. What we're going to do first is actually use the paint. So this is acrylic paint, so be careful. So this isn't a precise painting. We're going to take our bubble wrap, and we're just going to put some paint on the bubble wrap. Don't cover the whole bubble wrap, because then it's going to get all over your fingers. We're just going to put it a bit on the center. It will come off your fingers. It's just, no one likes super messy fingers. Okay, so we're going to refill as needed, but we're going to put paint on our bubble wrap. And then we're just going to start putting it on the apple. So again, we're not worried about being super perfect because we're gonna cut out the apple after it dries. Okay, so let's put on some refill with the paint, and we're just gonna keep putting it on there. So you're gonna cover your whole apple, and it's okay if you pop some bubbles, that's part of the fun. Okay, so we're just gonna cover the whole thing however much you want, and then you are gonna have to let it dry before you move on. So we're gonna set that aside. While it's drying, you can cut out your leaf and your stem. So let's do that really quick. And these don't have to be perfect either because apples are all different. We've got those. Okay, and then I happen to have a dry apple here. So once we're done, we've got our leaf, we've got our stem. Now we can cut out our apple. So this is why it didn't matter if you got red paint all over the sides. It was so that you could cover your whole apple. Okay. And if you really wanted to, if you had other colors of paint at home and you wanted a different color apple, that's cool too. Okay. I also like green apples. They're tasty. Okay, so we've got our leaf, we've got our stem, we've got our cut out apple. Now all we have to do is assemble it. So I would put on your stem first and put that where you want it. And then you can kind of put your leaf wherever you want, wherever you think you want it hanging off. I think I'm gonna put mine there. Okay, so we've got our bubbled apple and we've got our hedgehog magnet. So thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had fun, and again, we would love to see your finished crafts. Thanks, bye.